Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm going to be reacting to Exorcist, Blue Night Saga, episode 6. So, last time we just had Satan basically leave the asylum and stay away from the Exorcist for for a few years. But Yuri never really forgot that. So she was waiting for him to come back and basically just take charge or responsibility for something she wasn't really to blame for. But yeah, when Shiro came to her to help him with Shura, she was just like, I wish I could, but I'm waiting for Satan to come back, and I'll save him. Which is, from a certain perspective, you could see it as a bit selfish and just arrogant. But it's more so that Yuri just really was holding the guilt of not being able to do anything back then and just carrying it all by herself and trying to make it right. She's just very, I have to save everyone that I can. Even when everyone else has already given up. So she just watches Shiro from a distance, racing Shura. Even though their friend Rick can't tell that both of them have feelings for each other. Then one day, Satan comes back and takes control of the asylum and basically takes hostages. And it's a whole thing. But the leader there doesn't want to cave in to Satan's demands and doesn't want regular exorcists to go in because it's more important to keep the secrets than to save the people that are there, which is that tracks. So Yuri decides to go do something by herself. Shiro almost stops her. He grabs her by the wrist, and there's such a meaningful look from Yuri. I'm sure that she would have stayed if Shiro asked her to. And he did it on impulse there. He's not really sure that she's not going to come back. But there's something, inside of him that's telling him, grab onto her. But he lets go because he didn't feel like he was ready to really put everything on the line for her. To really, by doing that, he'd basically been telling her, I love you so much, I cannot let you go. If I lost you, that would be too great of a loss. So he couldn't. And Yuri saw it as him not caring enough to fight for her. So she left, even though it hurt her a lot. And when Satan basically, at first he's like, you don't actually want to be here, then I don't want you here. but she does a good job convincing him. So, yeah, she's now there and tries her best to erase the image of Shiro from her mind as she hugs Satan. And that was the end of the episode. So I'm just letting you know, I do not think that I'm going to make it much of a discussion, if at all, because I just know I'm going to be a crying mess this whole episode. So yeah. Okay, so let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I need blacks. Oh yeah, he also had a scene with Lucifer. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't care anymore to stay here for a new body. He'll just go with Yuri, huh? Hmm. I don't think I realized the parallel with Shiro. Just so many things holding him back from acting on his feelings. Whereas Satan completely acts on his feelings and impulses. No. Mm. Yo, Uchiyama Koki's voice acting there was so good. I don't remember this. Mm. Mm. Oh god. Oh, this guy. Mm. Oh man. Once again, just like last episode, I don't think I've said anything the whole episode. There's just so much that I don't feel like there's a space for me to say anything. Oh, Shiro. That's where we get this flashback. Oh, the music is so good right now. That was his initial reaction. I mean, what do you even say? Okay. Whoa. Rin. Whoa. Yeah, that must be pretty horrifying to see from Rin's point perspective. Holy shit. Mm. Oof. Oh. Oh, my boy. He felt that. Okay. So I miscalculated. I really thought the most heartbreaking moments of this backstory were going to be in this episode. But no, okay. Okay, it's fine then. Then that means it'll be next week. I'm totally fine waiting for that. uh, but man, I did not remember a lot of what happened this episode. Straight up. The only thing that I think might have ringed a bell is Fujimoto going Fujimoto? Yeah. Going, I'll save you, Yuri. But okay, yeah. My mind just decided to erase this part. Huh? The night before. Okay. Oh, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because I don't remember either how the moments before what I'm thinking of are. Uh, but I'll recognize it right away. But okay. Though I did remember, or rather, like basically Yuri being pregnant already, like just jumping to her already being pregnant. I did remember that also being in the manga. But like I don't think Kasue Kato would make implications about that. I'm just saying that the way that uh, Yuri is there with Satan, like, you know, if there was another choice, or rather, if she saw that there was a different choice or a different path to go about this, she she would take that one. Uh, like, there's not a better way to say it, but just her pregnancy being a cause of uh, dubious consent is I feel like that that would be going pretty dark, but I think that's a possibility to that, you know, it's there. I don't think Yuri is doing it because she loves Satan, but because she feels indebted to him. She doesn't say, like, I want to be there with him. Please let me be there with him when they separate them. He's, you know, X to me. She says, I promised to stay with him. You know, like, I made a deal, so I need to keep that end of the deal. I don't know. It's definitely complicated, so I'm not gonna go too into that. But I feel like that's something that needed to be acknowledged. And just the way that the exorcists treat her is just, you know, very upsetting. Hmm. Huh. And when Shiro asks her, like, you're not planning to keep the child alive, right? She just apologizes. There's no mention at all of the word love. Like, I'm not, like, obviously, if Yuri lived to raise those two, I'm sure she would have loved them. Uh, but this decision, though, is it motivated by strong affection? Or is it motivated once again by uh, misguided guilt? And Shiro, well, like, he obviously had some concerning uh, feelings and motivations, because I do believe him when he was thinking about killing the babies. But I don't think like that was just in the moment. But I don't think like just seeing those babies come out of Yuri, I don't think after that he would have been able to do it in any other circumstances. Like, we already saw what baby Rin was doing, and even then Shiro wasn't able to do it. So yeah, him thinking and feeling he could do it is different from actually being able to. And like, hard to uh, blame Shiro for feeling like that, even if it's, a lot. But yeah, the scene with Rain saying what his baby self did, and basically uh, having a confirmation of his worst fears. Like, oh, me coming into this world, it was not worth the cost of this many people, especially not my mom. And later on, my dad. Oh, yeah, that hit me. Because I don't think I cried at this scene when I read it. But yeah, that was definitely the most powerful part of the episode to me. Rain trying his hardest to stay strong and overcoming, or trying to, stay true to what he thought he had already overcome during the Kyoto arc, by believing that, everything would be better if I never existed. Which, yeah, like, as much emphasis as we get on Yukio's issues, it's not like Rin is the most healthiest teenager either. I just want to give both of them a big hug. And it sucks that he doesn't have any of his friends here. to be supportive and try to soothe him. Instead, there's just Mephisto giving him a timeout. But you know, it did help out a little, but it was so cold. He even calls him troublesome. Like, damn. The kid is having a freaking panic attack. And he's just like, oh, well, whatever, just go away right now. Yeah, that really hurt. So, it's fine though. It's fine, he'll be fine. But saying this here, it opens the wound once again. And I actually like that Ray knew it would hurt, so he felt prepared for it. But yeah, it's really realistic that seeing what happened there would trigger his worst tendencies. So, yeah. I think that's all for this reaction. So if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.